eastern region of the ancient Persian Empire, when the religious philosopher Zoroaster simplified the pantheon meaning many gods, of early Iranian gods into two opposing forces. All right, Spenta Manio, which is progressive mentality, and Angra Manio, destructive mentality, under the god Aura Mazda, which means illuminating wisdom. Now, aura must mean illuminated, you know. Aura, from the Hebrew word awar, illuminating wisdom. Zoroaster's idea led to formal religious bearing in name by about the 6th century BCE, which is about correct with Abraham's account. And before that, and have influenced other later religions, including Judaism, Gnosticism, Christianity, and Islam. So all them guys that's into that black consciousness movement bullshit, whether it be Islam or the ancient Egyptians, they all got it from Mesopotamia. That was the center of the universe, so to speak, at that time. Because they were in Shinar and Babel, and they built that city and that tower, and the Most High scattered them. So a lot of them fled. They scattered in different areas, and a lot of them fled down to Ur of the Chaldees. And what they did was they picked that they propped up the religious bullshit again, and that's why you have a lot of different religions now, man. You got religions popping up all over the place, and a nigga gets into that, he'll study that shit for years, and he'll come up and try to defy you, man. That's why you got guys like Isaiah, which the Most High done bugged his ass out so goddamn much. He's saying, well, that's not the real Hebrew. Now he's saying the Apocrypha is not part of the word of the Most High. I mean, every time nobody takes you seriously, man. Nobody takes you or Mike serious. I don't even think my man Baloo take you serious no more. I guess he trying to duck you, man. Because every week you coming up with some bugged out shit, man. You coming up with some bugged out shit. I mean, the Most High is he messing your shit up, man. You want to say something? Go ahead.
Right now, this is the book of Judith, the 5th chapter. I mean, you can read the whole chapter. This is when the Ammonite, he was trying to figure out how to come against Israel, and then he asked one of his captains, how do we get rid of him? So it says, Judith chapter 5, I'm going to try to get right straight to the point. It says, then said Achor, the captain of all the sons of Ammon, let my Lord now hear a word from the mouth of thy servant, and I will declare unto thee the truth concerning this people, which dwelleth near thee, and inhabiteth the hill countries, and there shall no lie come out of the mouth of thy servant. This people are the descendant of the Chaldeans, going back to Abraham, from Ur of the Chaldeans, right? Which that shows that the Apocrypha is in line with the Bible. So how could the Apocrypha not be valid? It says, and they sojourned heretofore in Mesopotamia, because they would not follow the gods of their fathers, Haran and Nahor, all them different idols that was in Mesopotamia. It said, which were in the land of Chaldea, just like what the elder was reading. It says, for they left the way of their ancestors, right? Which a lot of these guys in these conscious community, they talk about praying to the ancestors. Like the elder, the apostle, pardon me, the apostle Tar said, you go back to Mesopotamia. You was them same jakes with those different philosophies and gods. Talk about you praying to your ancestors. Well, this is what Israel did. It said, for they left the way of their ancestors and worshiped the power of heaven, the Most High, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. It said the power whom they knew. So they cast them out from the face of their gods. You know, but that's the main point to prove that spirit, like the elder was reading that information about all those different gods and stuff all them different religions and beliefs going back on to Mesopotamia. That's the same thing with you guys. But now the elect, the chosen line, when you know, because Abraham was part of that chosen line, right? Then it went to Isaac. He was part of that chosen line. Then it went to Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. That's the chosen line. They forsook those other gods that Abraham's father was following, Terah. Right. All right?
Yeah, because those gods were prominent at that time. Right. You know, it's the same gods today, but they're just going to different names. Now, Apostle Tahar just read about Ahura Mazda. Now, Ahura Mazda, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning of the movie The Omen, that was the place, you know, where they had them demons or whatever the case it was. And then also in the movie The Wishmaster, that term came up, Ahura Mazda.
Yeah, that's right, the jinn.
The jinn, yep, because those are ancient deities that go back to the ancient Persian Empire in the Middle East, you know, in the land of Iran, you know, and Iraq and those areas today. You know, so those are ancient deities that they were worshiping back then, and this sorcerer Yeshaya, he's trying to invoke those demonic spirits again, you know, by bringing out that Mesopotamia is the motherland, because he's trying to bring Jake back to that old worshiping of those old deities, because when you read the story in the scriptures on Simon, the sorcerer, or Elimaeus, you know, and Bar Jesus, you know, they had the people bewitched. You know, they were using sorceries, and they were using those ancient, you know, chants and whatever incantations they had back then to put a spell. Because it said that he had a spell on the people till Yahushua came and broke certain ones of them away from that spell. So that's what the wizard or the warlock Yeshaya is trying to do right now. You know,
that might be him. That might just be him. I had a scripture real quick. You got
I had some information.
Oh, okay, good. I'll bring out the scripture after this.
Okay, at the water. This is Ahura Mazda from a website entitled Encyclopedia Britannica. It says Avestan, wise lord, also spelled Ormazd or Ormazad or Ormazd, supreme god in ancient Iranian religion, especially in the religious system of the Iranian prophet Zoroaster, 7th century to 6th century BC. Ahura Mazda was worshipped by the Persian king Darius I, reigned 522 BC to 486 BC, and his successors as the greatest of all gods and protector of the just king. According to Zoroaster, Ahura Mazda created the universe. Well, that's Yeshaya, Zoroaster. Yeah. That's him coming back. The black Zoroaster.
According to Zoroaster, Ahura Mazda created the universe and the cosmic order that he maintains. He created the twin spirits, Spenta, Mine-U, and Agra, Mine-U.
I just read that. Maybe I read it wrong.
Yeah.
Which it means the two different spirits.
Twin spirits.
The twin spirits of anger, the mind of anger. I can go back to it. But, yeah, go ahead, Doc.
Reading on, it says, the former beneficent choosing light, or choosing truth, light, and life, and the latter, would be Spenta, I guess, destructive, choosing deceit, darkness, and death. The struggle of the spirits against each other makes up the history of the world. That's pretty much
and
it.
Basically, the term is aura Mazda, which the word aura goes back to the Hebrew, which is light or flame, where you also get the word all right, which means light or flame. And Mazda is wisdom, as we read earlier, right? So now, when you look up the word, that's why you got to look up words. That's how you get this understanding. You got to study, man. A lot of you people, when you're gonna be watching this and you're gonna be yawning, you're gonna turn it off, man. because you want that basic, you want that basic, scriptures. A lot of you people are on a low level, man. A lot of you people are still in the first grade and kindergarten playing with blocks. You're on that level. Because I can see on the comment board, when we get at Nate and so forth, you kind of come to his rescue, so to speak, and then you bring out scriptures, and I can see that you're not on any real level, So we ignore niggas like you.